I think the internet has given us a real path to entrepreneurship in a way that we never felt we could before. I mean, before it was like, not only did you have to create the business plan, but trying to find distribution of your product, it was hard. You didn't even know who to ask or how to get it into stores or get it into people's hands. But now you can create something and you can get it into people's homes tomorrow, the second you put it up online. And you can have a real perspective and point of view on how you do that. No, not at all. I mean, I think the one advantage that someone who's successful in entertainment has is they have an authentic relationship with media. So they can leverage, one way or the other, depending on how it goes. But at the end of the day, they can shout from the rooftops and people will hear. Now, you can't do that and not back it up with a legitimate business.
A lot of pain, a lot of work.
It's a lot of pain, it's a lot of work.
Tell me about the pain you went through.
It's a lot of doors getting shut in my face and people telling me I'm crazy. Oh yeah, a lot of them. Because, being an actress is, it's been great, and I've been very blessed with success as an actress, but that doesn't necessarily doing the same thing for decades. Why do you think you can come in and do it differently? And I said, because it just needs to be done differently. I got a lot of people saying that, and then 3 years later they asked if they can invest. And then 4 years later they're asking me if I can help them with their business idea.
Right. You do
always help. I think I do unto others what I at the end of the day. My parents always taught me that, and so I treat people the way I want to be treated. And that's kind of the standards that I live by.
What is the most
self-doubt? I think because I was, going into something I'd never done before and I had absolutely no experience in, I really had to overcome my own insecurities. I have a very supportive husband. I don't know. Oh no, they were asking me about my fashion. And I said a lot of my fashion choices were not good in my late teens and early 20s.
And it was
taken out of context, of course, because it's a splashy headline, right? Not very good. I didn't really understand it in my own skin, right?
It's just...
Yeah, I feel guilty. But when I'm going to the office every day, I'm feeling guilty. I don't know if you ever shed feeling guilty. I think it's just something I've kind of accepted, and I am trying to be kinder to myself. As long as my kids are happy and healthy, and they are doing good and they're spirited and curious and to take on the day and learn and be and living in the moment, then I'm good. I hope that they one day will want to work at The Honest Company and create something for themselves.
As they are?
Well, a lot of tea parties from my 3-year-old. She loves tea parties with her animals. No. And then my older one, she just learned how to ride a bike, so she's pretty excited about that, and she thinks she's a mermaid. Well, my husband's good. He's balanced. I don't know. He's figured out how to kind of... He's more balanced, I think, than I am. Always has been. It's something that I admire in him, that's for sure.
Have a job.
Yeah,
have a job. So taking place.
Yeah.
So does that...
I mean, my priorities certainly have shifted when it comes to work after I had kids, and certainly when I launched The Honest Company. So it's about the quality of time that I get from working in entertainment with a filmmaker that is interesting, an actor that I'm excited to work with. Before, it was just, frankly, it was just about money. It was purely like, how much money can I make? Is this going to be a global platform? And how do I really keep my foot grounded in the door and in people's homes all over the world? Where now that's less important. It's really about, something that inspires me in the story that's being told or the character that I get to play, and if I think it'll be fun, and also not taking up a lot of my time. If it is going to be very time consuming, I probably want to produce it an exception to the finish. It's really weird. So this is the desire that I had when I was a teenager. And then I got warped into, oh, I really want to do more comedies, and I think that would be so fun. And I sort of liked doing physical comedy, and I was kind of going down that path a little bit more. But I'm getting back to what I wanted to do when I was a teenager, and I think being an action hero is really fun. Kicking butt. It's more fun than ever. So I like the physical challenge, yeah. And I also like seeing women that are doing things. I like the Hunger Games franchise because I like seeing Jennifer Lawrence go up there, and she's the hero, and it's cool. It's cool to see, and it's inspiring, and it's what I did when I started out in doing Dark Angel, and it'd be cool to be able to get back into it and get down and dirty. Well, I sort of did it a little bit. I did a movie with Jason Statham that's coming out soon where I get to do a lot of action, and that was fun. So it sort of whet my appetite to get back into it in a different way. Maybe I'll be
in so many different ways.
Yeah.
Yeah. Such a pleasure to you and
Thank
your family.
you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.